Hello again everyone, and this video is just going to be purely around one race, which is the 2012 Aintree John Smith's Grand National. I've had a number of emails saying, can you just go through the card and give everyone what you think, pretty much like they do on BBC, I suppose. So I'm going to do it in a very similar way, and I'm going to give a horse a star rating towards how I think they might run. So literally it'll go through every horse on the card, and at the end, you might pick something up, who knows. Okay, we're going to start and we're going to go in card order. So number 1 is Synchronised. John Joe O'Neill, Tony McCoy, the champion jockey, needs no introduction, won the Cheltenham Gold Cup a matter of weeks ago. He's won a Welsh National and a Midlands National, stays very well, jumped brilliantly in the Gold Cup, can see him taken to the fences, has a large weight, but I think he has a great chance in the National, and that's why he's 9-1 favourite, 4-star chance. Number 2 is last year's champion Ballabriggs, who's only had one run since then and was a creditable 4th over a trip far too short at Kelso earlier in the season. Big weight, 14-1 though. Once again, has a very big chance, 4 stars. Number 3, also for Donald McCain, is Weird Al, partnered by Timmy Murphy. Won well first time out and then run a good race in defeat behind Corto Star before disappointing in the Gold Cup. Hard to see him off this weight, getting the clear round in this, and his jumping is sometimes suspect, 2 stars. Number 4, Neptune Collonge, Paul Nicol and Daryl Jacob did very well to come second in the trial at Haydock last time out. However, proven form seems to be on softer going, and it's going to be not that soft at all tomorrow. Could run a big race, but hard to see him winning, 2 stars. Number 5 is Calgary Bay. Started the season poorly, but come to life in the last couple of runs. Including a race which has been quite good for showing decent form in the past at Doncaster. 40-1 chance. That's far too big a price, and I think he's got an each way chance, 3 stars. Number 6, is Alphabet, trained by Shark Hanlon, ridden by David Russell. Been woefully out of form in the last couple of runs, but vibes from the yard are that he, with a clear round, and if his jumping improves, he could go better. It's a lot of ifs though, 1 star. 7 is Planet of Sound for Philip Hobbs and Richard Johnson, came 3rd in the Racing Plus chase last time out, staying on towards the end. Jumping's never been his strong suit, but on his day, a very classy horse, 2 stars. 8 is Black Appalachia, who's actually won the Beecher Chase over these national fences before. Warmed up with a second in a race in Ireland over a trip too short. But he was only behind Prince de Beauchesne, who was favourite for this race before he got injured. Could run a lot bigger than his 40-1 price, 3 stars. Number 9 is Deep Purple, consistent, valiant performer over the years. Fell last time out, but won first time out at Sandown. Think he'll be totally out of his depth here, struggling to see him stay, 1 star. Number 10 is Junior for David Pipe and Tom Scudamore. Been put out for this race for the last year and a half. Had a decent spin on the flat earlier in the season and over hurdles, and a very good second to Ikorodu Road last time. Has a low style of jumping which will either make or break him in the National. If it works, he's got a great chance, 4 stars. 11 is Chicago Grey, Gordon Elliott and Paul Carberry. Won the National Hunt Chase at Cheltenham last year. Been a bit in and out of form this year, but is becoming a lot better recently. The only problem is he's a hold-up horse and can often get himself tailed off. However, if he doesn't, he's got a good chance, 3 stars. 12, Tattenham, consistent performer, seems to only run his best races at Ascot, 100-1 price tags for 1 star. Number 13, Seabass for Ted Walsh, ridden by Katie Walsh. Been put out for the race. Won all of his starts this season, however, all been on heavy going, and I'm not 100% sure if this better going will see him in the best of lights, 3 stars. 14 is Shakalaka Boom for Nicky Henderson. Largely very, very consistent, seems to say pretty well. However, I don't know if he is the type of horse to make up into a Grand National horse, 2 stars. 15 is West End Rocker, Beecher Chase winner, and has got a proven record over the fences. Stays very well, may want it a bit softer, but can see him being right there, 4 stars. 16 is According to Pete, very good second last time out, and that was behind Master of the Hall at Kelso. Master of the Hall, though, failed to deliver really on the Betfair Bowl. However, he's a good horse, should stay, but once again could do with it being a bit softer, 2 stars. On his own is Willie Mullins' main ride in this, with Ruby Walsh taking it. Stays very well, comfortably winning at Gorham Park. on his last run. May want it a bit softer, but if he goes on the good ground, he's got a good chance. 3 stars. 18, Always Right. Started the season well, but been pulled up the last twice. Will be a leap of faith to take him on here. 2 stars. 19, Kappa Blur. Evan Williams got a good record in this race. This is the type of horse to do well. Model of consistency all season. The better ground won't be an inconvenience. Should have a reasonable chance. 3 stars. Rare Bob. He's had to go around the fences before, so he knows what it's all about. But largely his form is a long way short of what's required for this. 2 stars. Organised Confusion for Arthur Moore has been campaigned over far too short. If he stays, and it's a big if, he could be a big player. And, Ireland have done this in the past with Monty's Pass and the likes of number 6 Valverde going over shorter and then stepping up. 3 stars. Treacle is a horse that's been tipped up in a lot of places for this national, but to be fair, I think a lot of it was in the anticipation that the ground might be a bit softer than it actually is. However, he's got form behind Quella Spray on good to soft, and I think he could be a real player despite his age. 4 stars. Last year's favourite was Midnight Club, and he came 6th, but he's been woefully out of form this year. If he takes to the national fences again, he could run a lot better than his 33-1 price tag, but he did tire last year. Can see him doing the same again. 2 stars. Monmo won this 3 years ago, but has been woefully out of form recently, and it will take another 100-1 effort to feature here. 1 star. Arbor Supreme, he's been around these fences before with little luck. No form at all this season. 1 star. 26 is Sunny Hill Boy. John Joe O'Neill again. Won at Cheltenham. It's all about staying with him. His jumping sometimes a bit suspect, but if it all comes together, I think he's got a good chance. 4 stars. 27 is Killy Glen, a horse who has been campaigned purely for this race. Could do with it a bit softer, but he's got proven form around the fences. Could go well. 3 star. Quiscover Fontaine has been campaigned over 2 miles in anticipation for this, but I don't think he'll stay the trip. 1 star. Tharawat has got no meaningful form, number 29, whatsoever, and it's a huge leap of faith that he'll even get round, never mind anything else. 1 star. Because I couldn't see is an interesting for an outsider, staying on behind Sunny Hill Boy off a big weight last time, and it has to be said that I can see him running a big race again. 3 stars. 31, State of Play. He's been around here and placed every time he's gone around here. Actually hasn't run since finishing 4th last year. He's another year older, but if the spark is still there, he could have a chance, but he's not getting any younger, and it's a place shot at best. 2 stars. Swing Bill, a decent horse, but he's lost his form quite a bit. He's in and out. I don't think his style of jumping will suit the fences. 1 star. Postmaster for Tim Vaughan has been doing pretty well in hunter chases, but this is a huge step up on what he's done. 1 star. Giles Cross, a very good horse, very dour stayer, but I think he needs softer ground. But if he takes to the good ground, he will definitely stay the trip. It's just a case if he gets outpaced. 3 stars. Midnight Haze, been doing pretty well in and out. Came 6th in the National Hunt Chase when getting outpaced. Afterwards, the trainer actually blamed the ground on this one and that he run out of steam. But this is another 5-6 furlongs, and it's the same ground. 1 star. Hard to see him reversing it. Vic Venturi is another who's won a Beecher Chase, but last time out got well and truly put in his chase, placed by Salsify, who's actually disappointed since at Fairy House. Big leap of faith required. 2 stars. In Compliance, number 37, Desi Hughes, ridden by former national winner Niall Madden. In and out form again this season. Got hammered by Killy Glen. No way he can reverse the form in my eyes. 1 star. Viking Blonde for Nigel Twiston Davis. Miles out of form. Even last time out, 49 lengths beaten by Massini Maguire. Can't see him reversing it. 1 star. Hello Bud, he's been placed in the national before, runs very well. However, retirement is surely going to reign. Come for him after this race. I just really hope that he gets around in one piece. He's not going to win. I can't see him even being placed. 1 star. Neptune Equestria is the final one who's made the lineup, number 40. No meaningful form. Didn't seem to stay 3¼ mile last time. Never mind 4½. 1 star. So for the 4 that I'm looking for, it's nothing too original in any particular order. I do think the winner of the Grand National this year, for me, I'm happy to side with Junior, hoping that his jumping holds up. I would go with Junior to finish first, from Bala Briggs in second, Synchronized third, and I think if we're looking for a big outsider to run well, I think Calgary Bay could run into the places. I'll be back with a video tomorrow for the other undercard, but that's the Grand National for this year. Best of luck, and hopefully all the horses and jockeys get round safe, and we may pick up a few quid on the way. Thanks a lot.